Welcome back, listeners, to another episode of Susan Lopresti Wellness, Mind, Body, and Soul, the podcast where we explore the highs, the lows, and everything in between when it comes to a woman's life, her health, and all aspects of navigating the midlife landscape. I'm your host, Susan Lopresti, and today I want to talk to you about a spice that has been around for over 4,000 years. This spice is called turmeric, and it is known in India as the golden spice. So let's dive in and learn a little bit about the spice and how it could potentially help you on your healing journey back to optimal wellness. It's been nicknamed not just because of its bold yellow or gold color, but its associations also with prosperity, purity, and good fortune. Turmeric may be one of the most potent anti-inflammatory compounds ever examined, and evidence suggests that it may reduce the risk of just about every major chronic condition out there. As a result, turmeric has achieved virtual superfood status in the industrialized world, bottled into a variety of supplements. But is it effective in supplemental form? And if you can get it through your food, how much is enough? Can you get too much? And should you be concerned about lead exposure? So let's dive into the world of turmeric and explore the evidence about the health benefits and also the risk of this golden spice. So let's first dig into what is turmeric. It is a plant in the ginger family. Turmeric is native to Southeast Asia, where it is now grown commercially, primarily in India, and used as a cooking spice. As a spice, turmeric has this slightly bitter, pungent, and nutty taste to it, and its intense color can range from yellow to gold to bright orange. It's the main spice that you find in many curry powders, and it's the one that gives their distinctive color. Turmeric has both culinary and medicinal uses to it. Around the world, almost 1 billion people use this spice daily for cooking purposes. In addition to its culinary uses, turmeric is also used as a preservative for foods and as a coloring agent for mustards. Turmeric and extracts made from it are also consumed as a supplement, orally in a capsule or also in a liquid form, and you can even find it as a paste. So let's talk about turmeric nutrition. Like a lot of other spices, turmeric is a rich source of many essential minerals. These include iron, that's the variety that does not build up in your blood, copper, manganese, zinc, magnesium, and potassium. Fresh turmeric also delivers a small amount of fiber as well. Turmeric's big claim to fame, though, is its curcuminoids, the compounds that give the root not just its yellow color, but also many of the health benefits. The main curcuminoid is curcumin, which, despite its name, doesn't come from cumin. Curcumin is a polyphenol, a plant compound that acts as an antioxidant in our diets and also has disease-fighting properties. So let's look at the benefits of turmeric. Turmeric has anti-inflammatory benefits, like I mentioned. Curcumin is often used as an anti-inflammatory agent in Ayurveda and traditional Chinese medicine. And many studies have put this application to the test. Curcumin has also shown promise in reducing the effects of inflammatory bowel disease, IBD. It seems to work by helping to calm cells that are involved in inflammation. As a result, it's theorized that curcumin may be a treatment option for reducing IBD flare-ups. So anyone who has that condition really needs to look into that. It also has been found that curcumin is effective in lessening the pains of rheumatoid arthritis, RA, by reducing inflammation, swelling, and pain. There's another study that found curcumin supplementation helped reduce morning stiffness and joint swelling in patients with RA. Curcumin also shows great promise in treating and perhaps even preventing type 2 diabetes. A 2021 meta-analysis provided evidence that the compound may achieve these results by reducing inflammation and blood sugar levels. So this is really important stuff that needs to be investigated further. Because of curcumin's anti-inflammatory and other beneficial properties, it's being studied as a potential treatment for Alzheimer's and other neurodegenerative diseases. And there was a 2022 review article that reports that curcumin may also help people with early onset Alzheimer's lessen the sleep disturbances that often accompany this disease. Now, this is important because your body requires sleep to repair the brain and to clean out harmful substances. This is known as our lymphatic system. So each night while we're getting restful sleep, our body goes to work on clearing waste in the central nervous system of the vertebrae using a network of channels and cerebrospinal fluid. So think of it like using a hose to clean off your car or clean the front of your house and the entryway of your home. It's a way of washing out whatever is not needed in your brain. If you're not getting good sleep, then this action of the lymphatic system will not go to work. It's a way of washing out whatever is not needed in your brain. And when you're not getting good sleep, the lymphatic system is not going to turn on to wash out these waste matters that are in your brain. And so it's really important, and it becomes a vicious cycle. If you're not getting good sleep, you're not washing out these toxins that are sitting in your brain, which ultimately can contribute to Alzheimer's. So you need to address your sleeping habits and get those in place so that your lymphatic system can turn on and clean out all of these toxins that are sitting in your brain. And then research has also shown that curcumin can help prevent the initiation of cancer and also slow the development once that's occurred. So how does it do this? Researchers believe that its anti-cancer mechanisms include inhibiting cellular growth, reducing the invasion and the migration capabilities of cancer cells, and reducing, again, inflammation and favorably altering the intestinal microbiome. Based on studies of which molecules curcumin targets in cancer cells, it may be that curcumin could be particularly effective in combating prostate cancer, colorectal cancer, and also head and neck squamous cell cancer. And according to several other studies, they suggest that adding curcumin to chemotherapy treatment regimens enhances the effectiveness of both chemotherapy and radiotherapy. This combination may extend the survival time of patients, boost the levels of proteins, and prevents the spread of cancer tumors and alleviate adverse effects. Another study found that curcumin and turmeric may help lower LDL cholesterol levels. LDL is the bad cholesterol. I always remember it by saying LDL is the lousy cholesterol. It also lowers triglycerides in the blood, and it seems particularly effective in reducing cholesterol levels in people who have metabolic syndrome. So a cluster of conditions that increase the risk of heart disease. While much research has focused on curcumin, some studies also suggest that whole turmeric may be even more effective of lowering cholesterol than supplemental curcumin alone. And there are several conditions that increase the risk of cardiovascular disease. And these conditions all share several underlying factors: oxidative stress, impaired mitochondrial function, metabolic irregularities, such as changes in lipid levels and glucose processing, as well as inflammatory responses. So curcumin demonstrates a wide range of effects that target these particular factors, suggesting that it could reduce the risk of heart disease in some of the most vulnerable populations, including the elderly, as well as those who are obese or have type 2 diabetes. Human bodies aren't great at absorbing curcumin from either food or supplemental form, so you may want to make it more bioavailable by adding black pepper to turmeric. So when you cook with turmeric, if you add black pepper, it helps the body to absorb. It actually helps to draw it in. That's what the black pepper does. Another way to increase bioavailability is to eat it with a healthy fat. So curcumin with a healthy fat. That fat helps to transport it into your body and go to work on doing the things that it does to help with all of the benefits. There are potential risks for curcumin as well. So you want to make sure that you are not getting curcumin that is contaminated with lead, right? There are many factors involved with that. So you want to be sure that you are getting a organic and lead-free product. And my best advice to you is if you do decide to add this spice into your diet, that you do your own research. And you may want to talk to your healthcare provider, especially if you are on any other kind of prescription medication, to be sure that one doesn't interact adversely with the other. And hopefully your healthcare provider is one who is progressive enough to even toy with the idea of alternative healing as well. So with that in mind, I just want to thank you so much for listening. If you think this episode could benefit anyone that you know or love, kindly share it out with them. Please be sure to subscribe to my podcast so when new episodes come out, you will be notified and you could jump right on and listen and learn more ways of staying healthy and maintaining good health for many, many years to come, so we could enjoy our senior years and beyond and just stay well and happy. So until the next time, take good care, everyone.